Okay, folks, we're gonna start soon. Just let me check my email stuff. My Fitbit says time to go to bed. Yeah, whatever. Voicemail says, yeah. Text says I got a voicemail. Yeah, I know that. That's my girlfriend. I just talked to her. Google News is saying, who is Ian Shugart, the man who replaced Privy Council Clerk Michael Murnick? Well, that's a Canadian question for the wonks, political wonks. He's done this, done that. Has he been a opinionated and entitled asshole? No. Okay, well, then he's different than the guy we had before. Apparently assault gloves aren't approved police weapons, actually. Who knew that? Who knew? Trump is upset with GM closing a plant in America because they can't afford to pay. Well, basically, I suspect they can't afford to pay union rates. Saying close a plant in China or Mexico. Understand. Ooh, Canadian dollar could sink as low as 62 cents. Who knows? Who knows? Let's just ignore politics for now and go back to driving. Because that's better. Here we are. We have let's put her in gear, take the brake off, C1, because we have this. We have 4 units. A regular tanker and 3 pup trailers. We have 90,000 pounds, and I think, thank you, buddy. Whoa, almost hit me. And I think the load itself is another 90,000 pounds, so It's okay. I think we've got a fairly decent truck. What's our truck here? It's a Freightliner FLB. I love this truck. 825 horsepower. So we're okay. Oh, and who do I see skulking, lurking? Possibly a dear friend from Australia is lurking on my stream, which would be nice. You know, New Zealand has shown the world what true leadership looks like. In the wake of this disaster, and I know there was numbers saying that the equivalent number would be like if 3,000 Americans were killed in a mass murder, but Unfortunately, I'm not convinced if 3,000 Americans were killed in a mass murder, they'd still be thinking, well, should we ban assault weapons? Maybe if they're just painted blue, so. Hey, hello, Steph. Oh, shit. Thank you, Steph. Late night. Bit of wine, bit of beer. I'd forget to do all these things, so thank you, Steph. There, here I am. Trim my beard. I did trim my beard. I had to put new batteries in the shaver, but trim my beard. And my hair. I think I'll do my hair after. I'm leaving Wednesday to go to Toronto for a week. Yeah, I'll go after. What the hell? You know, if you got it, flaunt it, right? Oh, okay, we're just going pie here. So I have this. I have a tanker and 3 pups behind me going down the highway. So I've got a shitload of gasoline behind me. Ironically, I was earlier on. I did my previous stream. I was going through this twisty thing in the U.S. It was really a cool map, but I ran out of gas. Here I am with all this gas behind me. I had to actually cheat and fly to the next gas station. So that was annoying. What do we got here? Thank you, Steph. So, Ottawa, scattered clouds, -7. Yeah, it's not bad out there, really. And you have more than 7. Jeez. Oh, that's not bad. 24.6. Wind is blowing from the southeast. If the wind's blowing from the southeast, that does not. Then that means that you're not getting dust storms coming from the from the inner parts of Australia, right? Yeah. What a wuss you are, yes. And this is not that cold. This is -7. This is good. This is when Canadians wonder, well, should I use my hat or not? I don't know. Maybe I'll bring my mitts just in case. I'm heading to Toronto on Wednesday to visit my girlfriend, and the weather's going to be warmer there. There's a possibility of +11, and I'm pretty sure at +11, people will be sitting out, especially if it's sunny. And +11, people will be sitting out on patios, having a beer. Basking in the sun. It's like we treat the weather in the spring like skiing. I don't know if anybody there has been spring skiing, but you know, when you're spring skiing and it's cold, but it's sunny, and you're sitting at the chalet with on the patio, and the sun, you're out of the wind and stuff like this, you're just basking in it, and you're warm, so. Oh, torrential rain. Well, that sucks. We've had rain and snow off and on. We've had, the, um, I think the trademark of global warming is extreme temperatures, extreme weather. Because we've had warmer than cold than. Oh, what the hell happened there? Oh, I may have pulled in too much and hit somebody, but you know, I got this big long train. I got this like an Aussie road train. I've got a main tanker and 3 pups behind it, so I signal a turn and people tend to ignore me. Oh, torrential rain sucks. Problem here in eastern Canada anyways is that it's spring and the rain is starting, and usually what happens is the ground is still frozen, covered with snow, so it cannot absorb the runoff, so the rain goes right in the rivers flood, the rivers are still blocked with ice and stuff, so then they overrun their banks and, you know, flood the houses that were built on an area designated as a floodplain, but they still would like government subsidies. But oh, so this is a mod that I got from truck-sim.club, and I've got the link up on my Discord. If anybody wants to join my Discord, do !Discord. You see the link there, and it's there's a possibility that it says something about Aussie tankers, and there's a possibility that this was stolen from Custom Aussie Mods, this guy Steve in Australia who does mods. He had a bunch of mods before Christmas. People were stealing everything, all this stuff, because they were so good. He got pissed off, shut everything down, started his new site. So I'm not sure. Oops, wrong lane. Thank you for letting me cut over. Oh, I'll just say I'm not sure what he's doing. Yesterday was St. Patrick's Day for anybody who was into St. Patrick, the patron saint of bringing Christianity to Ireland, and for in an allegorical manner, chasing the snakes out of Ireland, because Ireland never had any snakes. It's a small island, and because of the way evolution and ice age and all that stuff works, the snakes never got to Ireland. So there's no snakes in Ireland, but it's not because St. Patrick drove them out. There never were any. But what he really did was he metaphorically drove the Druids, who were pagans, them bastards, out of Ireland, and he allowed then Ireland to be invaded by Christianity and Catholicism and guilt. So, thank you, St. Patrick, for the Catholic guilt that you brought to Ireland. And allegedly, the church, recognizing the need to blend pagan and Catholic Christian rituals, decided that even though Lent, which is on now, has limitations on excesses in food and alcohol, that for St. Patrick's Day, we'll relax these. Well, didn't the Irish run amok and take advantage of that? It's okay, you can just go out and have a few more drinks today. Oh, Jesus, we got absolutely pissed and fell down, didn't we? Oh. St. Patrick's Day, I went to my one of my new places, new place, Publico Eatery, which is an Italian place. I went in, Guns N' Roses was playing in the middle of the afternoon. It was pretty quiet, not a lot of people on his satellite feed. I thanked Vinny, the owner. Thank you for having a Irish-free day. any, so. So it's nothing like Guns N' Roses to kick off your Irish feelings, right? So I've got the small roads, short roads mod. Ooh, got brakes too. What have I got here for brakes? Let me look. Okay, good. We're good. I'm cooking with something called Make Good Foods, goodfoods.ca, which gives me a box of food every week. Now, unfortunately, the minimum they can do is dinner for 2. Train. For 3 days. So if my girlfriend's not here, that's 3 times 2 is 6. 3 meals, 3 leftovers. But they give you very interesting recipes on a variety of foods. It's meat included. The vegetables and such are not cut, but they are proportioned enough, you know, enough spinach, enough sprouts, enough carrot, whatever, for the recipe. They give you good instructions, and you cook it up, and you have a damn fine meal. So, and I'm building up a portfolio of interesting recipes, of interesting ingredients. Okay, so, oh, we don't get the turn here? Oh, we're in America. We're in the US. I think we can turn right in the US. Speaking of America, and of course America includes more than US. What? Apparently you can't turn right. Speaking of America, you can, I've been watching American Gods, written by Neil Gaiman, starring, oh geez, the guy who plays Wednesday / Odin, what the hell is his name? I want to call him Neil somebody. This old grizzled guy, and he also was in Deadwood, so he's good. He's really good. So it's hard to get writing done, but I have been writing. Weekly, which I'm kind of proud of. I was talking to my girlfriend tonight. Mentioned to her the fact that I was proud of writing every week, but I don't know. She didn't sow the. I was expecting a cheerleader response, jumping up and down with pom poms, but you know. But anyways, I'm happy. Since I started this in the beginning of January, I've written every week. So however many weeks it is, January, February, March, you know, 10 weeks or whatever, I've written a 1,000-word story every week. And I'm challenging myself and my group of followers, maybe 1 or 2 of them, with a different prompt, different genre, idea, concept. Last week's one was a character that I just invented, Shameless O'Day, possibly an Irish guy, possibly a leprechaun. I like him, and I think I might. The story I'm doing this week might be Shameless O'Day too, and it's got some politicians. It's reflecting the current politic, the current. Come on now, what are you waiting for? Never mind, we'll go to the next slide. Oh, now you're gonna go, asshole. So the current of Canada. So I've got a character going through the ethical dilemma of the current Canadian Prime Minister is. So, and it's I set the challenge last Friday, which was the Ides of March. So and somebody had commented on a quote that I'd posted saying, alcohol, nobody ever started a great story on a salad. So the challenge was, okay, you're starting the story on your character is eating a salad. And I said, given that it's the Ides of March, your choice as to what kind of salad it is. And we need treachery and vengeance, and we also need, since it's going to be, when I said it on Friday, it's going to be St. Patrick's Day in a couple of days, so throw in some Irish. So my story is set in the Shameless O'Day Tavern, the character eating Caesar salad, and it's a Canadian Prime Minister, possibly, going through ethical considerations. So it's fun to write a story, and I don't know if any of you out there are creative in terms of writing or drawing or singing or music, dance, whatever. But it's fun when you can relate it to current events, either as a celebration and appreciation of current events, or perhaps as a political commentary. So, excuse me, I think it's fun. So our trip is 44 hours, which may take more than tonight, but we'll see. We'll just drive for a while. We have fans. Where are we going? Let me just check the map and see whether it looks like it's going to be for better or for worse. It's kind of a meh trip, actually. I picked small roads so the game goes, oop, you know, oop, go down here, oop, go up here, wander about, and do this little jiggity thing. This is the map over here I did. This one. This was fun. I did not gas up in time, and I think I probably ran out of gas around here. Maybe here. I think I ran out of gas here. So rather than just try to suck it up and go downhill, I was running out of steam. So I did the go-to, or the zero and then fly. Got to there. So. So my girlfriend had said that she wanted me to bring snowshoes down to Toronto, and I was thinking, really? Tonight she said, well, maybe not, because we're supposed to get more rain and more warmth, and I'm thinking, exactly. The only way I can snowshoe is if I went back up north to Kirkland Lake. Which is too bad. I got new shoes at Christmas and use them like twice. Which one is this? The Ancient Secret. Euroterm mod Santorini. Oh, Santorini and Greece. That would be interesting. So, tell me, Ancient Gamer, Does that have to, what other dependencies do you have to have? Or if you have, what do I have? I do not have promods. I have, hey, Hanson/Chris, how are you, my friend? Just ancient. I want to call him the ancient gamer. Ancient gamer had posted something about a Santorini map, which might be fun. I could try that. Right now, I have in ETS. I have southern region and I have Rust map, Russian open space, hopefully compatible with Baltic, and I have southern region, Brazil's EAA map of Brazil, and oops, sorry. Oh, try not to hit the signs. Is saying don't hit the signs. Yeah. Glad you're doing good. Scale up 1 to 1. So if the cargo takes 8 hours, take 8 hours. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. It's like the maps for well, there's some others. Well, Dalton is 1.1. I'm not sure what else is 1. Whoa. Yeah, you bald-headed, let's get Second Lifer. He was having his midlife crisis, yes. I was quite upset when I got divorced at 40. For what I thought were perfectly legitimate reasons, and everybody assumed I was having a midlife crisis. I think they expect me to go out and buy a Miata. No. Kids were 4 and 6, which was good, but well, that's this weight scale. Where's this weight scale? Oh, I had to bypass it. You got a green to bypass, so I don't get to see it. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, well. Santorini, Greece and Santorini, so I don't have pro mods, so oh, and I can't look at this map. It's the wrong country, so yeah. Thanks for the link. I did a link up above for the Mickey Mouse Gamer in my Discord for some Russian trailers. So tomorrow, let's see, tomorrow's gonna be nice. I got odds and ends and chores and stuff, and some reading, some writing. I've got a story for Friday, but I'll be okay. And then I'm gonna go to my local that I haven't been to for a long time. Okay, I'm going up here. If you guys want to, anytime you guys want to change lanes, thank you. A local I've gone to called the Hey Dracaro. Local I've gone to, which is Carlton Tavern, and in Canada, taverns have been around for a while. Tavern was traditionally men only, beer only. What the hell is happening here? There was a beverage men's room. I think it's called the men's room. It only had draft at one point. You're only allowed two. I had a train behind me. 2 8-ounce glasses. 8 or 10? 2 8-ounce glasses at a time of draft. But we've moved up since then, so. But I was telling the guy at the pub tonight, and he didn't look that old, or that young. He didn't remember. No, we're good. He didn't remember that a while ago in Ontario here, if I wanted to go from table A to table B, I was welcome to go to table A to table B. But I couldn't pick up my beer. I could not pick up my beer and go from A to B. I would have to call over the server, waiter slash bartender slash server, to put my drink on a tray, carried over for me. Their job also was to check that I had no more than 2 of those 8-ounce glasses at a time. On my in my possession, like on the table. Just in case I wanted to run amok with too much beer. So, Dracaron. Qu'est-ce que c'est Dracaron? I just don't understand Dracaron. Why do we not like this lane? This is bad. This is a bad lane. Dracaros. Qu'est-ce que c'est Dracaros? Dracaron, Dracaros. Oh! After all that coasting, we get stuck here at the light. Damn you. Damn your eyes. As Dr. Frankenstein would say. Oh, Dracaris? Well, yes and no, Steph. I watched the first few episodes. I read the first few books of Game of Thrones, and I watched the first few episodes of Game of Thrones. And then I got distracted by something sparkly. Similar to my record with Harry Potter. Read some books, watched some episodes. So, my apologies. My brother, corporate lawyer, who's retired at the end of February, is currently binge watching the first 7 episodes of Game of Thrones because apparently episode 8 is coming out, or season 8 is coming out. But I think you have to have Hulu or something, don't you? Well, you either have to have Hulu or a VPN to watch them. I could. It's a lot of time, though, Steph. Would I Would I like it as a writer? Would I appreciate if I watch the episodes? Would I appreciate them as a writer? Because to find them, I'd have to. I might have a couple of seasons on my hard drive. I'd have to go online. I'd have to use something called CyberGhost. Suck them out of the interwebs. I don't know. It just seemed to go on too much. Maybe my problem. Let me back up from this before you get upset and slap me upside of the head. Maybe my problem was I'd read some of the books and then watched some of the series, and my expectations were different. So maybe having read some of the books, I was expecting different things, even though I should know better. I mean, books and a screenplay are not the same. Duh, but if I wanted to get it, the easy way, if I wanted to get Game of Thrones, the easy way for me is to just drive out to Orleans to visit my son with a USB stick, or several, and okay, good point, Steph. Well, maybe like I said, I did the books, and then I did some books, and then I did some TV, and didn't really like the TV, and possibly because I'd already done the books. But now, of course, that was maybe last year or whatever it was, a while ago, so my little brain has perhaps forgot everything about it, so I'll start the... Ooh, you bastard. Did you see that guy come whipping up and ram into my trailer? Did you not notice this 4-trailer load of... Dang. Anyways, carry on here. Yeah, I don't have HBO either, Chris, so if I'm going to look at Game of Thrones, I'm going to have to suck it out of... ATS or whatever the hell. I have to keep asking my son, so where do I go that has torrents? No, tell me again what your favorite sites are. I should write them down on there's 2 that they use all the time. I should write them down on a post-it so I know where to go. And yes, I have a VPN, CyberGhost, so I can do this anonymously, so the Canadian government, the RCMP, does not ride up to my door on a horse and arrest me. Although, for some of my viewers, having a Studley RCMP constable drive it up to your door, that might be exciting, but not me. Okay, let's pop up the cruise control and see if we can get up. Whatever. Chris/Hansen, I have Netflix, which I'm paying for, which keeps going up every month, but I like it. I also have Amazon Prime. I bought Amazon Prime last fall for the delivery options. Discovered that it also gave me movies, and it gave me audio, and it gives me benefits, bonus things on Twitch, because it's all the same company, you know. And it even gives me a free coupon for shrimp on the Barbie. My good food recipes, the other day had shrimp. It's damn fine. So My brother in his business with an international mining conglomerate has traveled several times to New Caledonia, apparently, which is a long trip. He goes first class, you know, where you have a bed on the plane. And I don't think he's really seen Australia or New Caledonia other than to land, do a quick little tour, and then go to the boardroom and do his mandatory shit as corporate secretary. Yeah, I know. So I did a crash because somebody was not paying attention. Oh, that car is sitting there damaged and looking sad. Oh, what are we doing here? Oh, sorry, I picked short roads, and so the game has me doing this. It's like, oh, would you like to wander around? Yeah, I could do that. Yeah, we'll go like this. Do we want to do this loop like the game wants me to do? No, we won't do that. We're just not going to get carried away here. Past the circus? No, we're going to skip the circus. Thank you. Thank you for offering, but no. You know, Chris, it's interesting you're saying you don't have HBO, because I think the thing is the whole online viewing thing is going to get more and more fragmented. Because I know the Disney Channel is starting. Warner Brothers is going to start a channel. So as more and more providers start their own online channel, and of course, like once Disney starts a channel, they're going to pull all their stuff from Netflix. You know, once Warner Brothers starts a channel, they're going to pull all their stuff from Netflix and Amazon. So you're going to have a very narrow selection. So the only thing you're going to have is things that the provider does. Now Netflix has done a shitload of things, some good and some bad, but I know that's what's going to happen. So people are going to go back to, you know, screw it, I'll just suck it out of the interwebs and you know, watch it that way. It's too bad, really. Oh, I know. No, I mean, my brother can. That's one person. But nobody wants to either. And I don't think the service providers have really thought this out. Because I remember when I was on projects in Bell, we would be looking at our particular project, and we were saying, okay, so we think people will pay, you know, an extra $3 a month, whatever, for this, because there's, you know, there's enough elasticity or whatever this thing. But there was 10 other people looking at projects, and they were all thinking that people, oh yeah, that people are going to pay, you know, $3 a month. Well, you're really only counting on the same $3 a month. So people are not going to be buying your product. What the hell's happening here? So that's what happened is, you know, 6 products get launched looking at the same $3, and only one of them gets it. And then you blame it on the consumer, poor marketing, blah, 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 blah. But yeah, Disney's going to pull their stuff back. Everybody's going to pull it back. So it's too bad, because the stuff's out there. And what it would be nice if you know, rather than everybody trying to compete for the same, for $5 a month for their product, how about everybody get together and say, we're going to also offer, you can have a $5 a month product Or you can have a $10 a month product that gives you, I don't know, I'm just ballpark, gives you 70% of the feed from 9 different channels. Some sort of compromise like that. So yeah, because the consumers are saying, or I can just cancel it all and just go steal it online. You know, how's that working for you? Ooh, I don't have a left turn arrow. Oh well. I guess I'll left turn once everybody stops here, because... Come on now, get out of the way, you dang fool. I don't know, there may possibly will be more and more demand for online streaming as the politics and news of the world becomes worse and worse for people, and people think, oh Christ, I don't want to watch this, you know. Who got shot now? No, 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 no. Can I not just watch the Frozen again? Yeah, you can watch Frozen. Okay, good. I feel better. No, we're going through. We're not stopping here. Jeez, are you crazy? So, this is my kick-ass train. It's like a Australian road train. Oop. Somebody paying attention. Sort of a main cargo and 3 pint-sized. Think we should go here? Possibly. 3 pint-sized trailers. I guess all this, all the companies talking about creating their own content tells me as a writer that I need to get my ass in gear and start thinking about screenwriting. Get my existing stories, which are, well, a couple, the ones I have published are quite episodic in nature. Excuse me. Get those out there. Get my current stories out there, and let's get people rejecting them. I've got about January, February. I got about 10 flash fiction that I've done this year, and a few years ago I've got about 120 I did. Now the old ones I probably could look through and reassess in light of my improved skills, but they are, I'm pulling over, bastard. But they are probably marketable on various sites that do online stories. Some of them are probably marketable as for TV, but damned if I know which ones. I suppose what one does is just guesses, send them off to screenwrite, like to agents, saying, this is, I think this is. Has online possibilities. I don't know. Oh. Oh, there's a plane up there. Just a sec. Let me read this. Showbox, man. They probably, they probably got dinged by the suppliers who tried to make more money from it. You know, maybe they were getting first runs and stuff like this for a bargain, and then the supplier said, "Oh no, we can make more money." Jacked up the rates, and they went out of business. It's like, okay, well, you've just lost your preview channel. Sort of short-term, okay. Short-term greed. I was going to say short-term needs. Short-term reads getting in the way of long-term goals. All the same. My last few stories, I'm trying to, I think of like a quirky idea and stuff, and then I'm thinking, okay, so who is a character I would like to see in this? What kind of character? What is the character like? What are their needs and goals and issues and problems, and how would they fit into this concept? And I'm happier with the kind of stories I'm writing with it. And how can I make this? How can I make it dark? How can I add a twist? Make it dark and add some humor. Ooh, I can bypass. Thank you. 116 fire. Thanks for saying hi. Thanks for dropping in. We got a few here. It's it's Monday. So, I mean, we have TGIF for Thank God It's Friday. Sorry. Those of us who work 9 to 5. That's not all of my viewers. You're probably going to call it... You're going to pull out in front of me, aren't you? Oh, you didn't. Okay, thank you. So, you have the concept of TGIF, Thank God It's Friday, and Hump Wednesday, which is not an opportunity to go out and hump somebody, but it means that you're over the hump and now it's downhill to Friday, which is kind of depressing, thinking that your whole week consists of waiting to be over the hump so you can be downhill to Friday and a weekend. Like, that's depressing, really, but work on it, folks. But what's Monday? Oh shit, it's Monday? Is Monday the day you hit the ground running, all full of vim and vigor, ready to tackle all the things you didn't get done last week, firing off emails to people, let's do this, let's do that, all sorts of shit like this, getting all sorts of emails back from people saying, oh, let's do this, yeah, let's do that, and then thinking, oh Jesus, I don't know, maybe later on. Is Tuesday sort of a reading emails and things and thinking about it. Wednesday is, oh, thank God it's not, it's hump day, so Wednesday's a bit of an up, and then Thursday is. So I'm doing good, One Fire. I'm just rambling here. So if Wednesday is the hump day, oh well, where it's downhill from here, which is a nice way to approach life. Then what happens? Thursday. What's Thursday? Is Thursday sort of the last chance to get things happening? Is Thursday the day you look at all the stuff that happened Monday and Tuesday and think, yeah, I really should get organized on that? Send off some emails, bit of information for people. You realize it's, well, it's too late for any meetings, but we can think about it. Well, that's certainly me blocking the lane here, but okay. Oh, what the hell was that? Why did you stop? You damn fool. Because we're definitely blocking this lane now. You know, we get this big train up the back. So anyways, one's fire. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I've got today's Tuesday. I got a bunch of what? Oh, piss off! You're not tooting your horn on me, are you? Okay, I'm turning here. Oh yeah. There we go. Well, see, they track well. So this is the option that does the small roads, but sometimes it's just too silly. I just wander. Oh, too late. We've already wandered. We're already too silly. Okay, well, let's go straight through anyways. And down through Timbits, and then down here, and then up. Okay. Ooh, a Volvo truck dealer. Oh, we're so excited. Hi, Volvo. There we go. Oh, Jamie. So it was nice to get out to my local, one of my locals, Jill and Brian and Eric and Lori the server and John and what's his name, the server cook, Barrett, and Rob the owner, Robbie a friend. So yeah, it's good. Nice to have a local and drop in and, you know, sort of like Norm on Cheers, be recognized by several people and meet new people and chat with people. It's a sports bar, but the people seem all too willing to discuss other things besides sports, and they are not too right wing. Oh, sorry. Just saw your post here, Steph. It is it's 11:57. It's midnight at the Oasis. Am I doing a long haul? Yes, I'm doing a long haul. Well, sort of. I'm doing a long haul to, it's 40 hours still. I'm going to, yep. We look at the map instead of that. Yeah, we can look at the map too. That would work. I started up here at Baltimore, and I'm going over here to Ehrenberg, whatever the hell that is, in Arizona, I think. But yeah, it's a long haul. So I'll have to think about staying up late. So Steph, I don't know if he yeah, I don't know if he was on before when I mentioned I am really impressed with the response of the New Zealand government. The horrific murder. That horrific massacre. You know, we're going to ban these weapons, and we are going to support the families. You know, all the positive things we're going to do. Somebody had joked, comparing it to the typical American response, saying, have they not even considered, you know, hopes and prayers? Exactly. So it's good when people do something. Yeah. I know, Jacinda's so cool. You should move back to New Zealand. I'd move to New Zealand. They're so cool. And they do the haka thing. I could move to New Zealand, I'd learn how to do hakas, and I would be happy. And I'd write books. So that'd be like my life. Go to New Zealand, write books, do hakas. And be friends with Jacinda on Facebook. Okay? My life would be good then. Unless, as long as they have pubs in New Zealand. If they don't have pubs, I'd really be in problems. I don't know. I think the interwebs have done a good job, for the most part, of cutting back this guy's images and videos, and maybe they'll minimize that in court. I don't know. I guess he's going to want to represent it himself, and he's going to want to be standing there, look at me and listen to me. I don't know. I don't know. Like, if he goes for trial by jury, was he going to go for trial by jury? It'd be pretty hard to find an untainted jury pool. Like, pretty well everybody in New Zealand's could say, no, the bastard's guilty. Oh, was his manifesto fascinating in its concise and convoluted but well thought out you know, political ramifications, or was it fascinating because it was just lots of random rambling? It is a shame, and people have said, and people have pointed out in a polite way, and I'm doing this in a polite way, that he was not from New Zealand. He was from Australia. And they're saying perhaps he is a product of problems in the culture in Australia. You know. Random spikes of mania. Sorry, I'm just laughing at your description. Yes, yes. Well, yes, how was he? Well, he was intelligent, but then sometimes he jumped to random spikes of mania and unhinged gibberish. Oh, okay. So, so did you hire this guy? No, no, he didn't go over well in the job interview at all. Oh. Sorry. Or anywhere this guy was, you know, meeting his girlfriend's parents. Well, yeah, you know, Randolph seemed like a nice boy until the unhinged gibberish started. Or, I don't know, a job interview, or a you know, trying to join the local church or whatever the hell. Getting a passport. Unfortunately, I guess the place this did not fail was buying a gun. I have no idea how it works in I have no idea how it works in New Zealand, but possibly it seems that you do. Perhaps you should be a writer, Steph. But perhaps this guy, you know, you'd think there would be if somebody goes in to buy a semi-automatic rifle, there would be a checkpoint on the application form. You know, unhinged gibberish. Yes. You check it. Sorry, sir. Sorry, sir. We can't approve you. Wait a minute. Like on this form, mania, random spikes of mania. Yeah, we got that too. Sorry, sir. We can't let you have a weapon of mass destruction. Where am I going now on the map? Jeez, I don't know. Oops, sorry. Why did I hit that key? I don't know. Or that key, or that key. How about this key? World map. No, I don't want a job. I want the map. Dang. Dang me, hang me. Dang me, hang me. Better get a rope and hang me. Okay, so we're going down here and around here, and then we just wander up through. Somebody, so it's interesting, this map. Different people do different areas of this map. Somebody obviously was given the this area here and given the mandate run amok. I've driven through here and it's flat northern Texas, southern Batapudia, whatever the hell is north of Texas. And it's fairly flat, so it's pretty easy to go clunk, 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 clunk. Here's an intersection. Okay, clunk, 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 clunk. So it's nice that there's a lot, but it's not that exciting. So oh, but I know what I did. I was oh, sorry. If you hit escape, you can't hit the brakes or anything. Okay. Brakes. Brakes. Is that times 6? Okay. Oh, for God's sake. What? Beep beep. Yeah, whatever. Like I teleported till 6 a.m., so it's not as if I was there forever. 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got, oh, we still got 38 hours to go. What's our timing? We're ETA is Saturday night, and when do you want us there? Oh, Saturday afternoon. Not gonna happen. Well, it looks a little better than the barren plains of America, so this is good. Hello. So I've been watching American Gods. I've also been watching Sex Education for Britain and IT Crowd for Britain. IT Crowd, if you're at all geekish, IT Crowd is good because there's this two geeks, and the new boss. She doesn't really know anything about the interwebs. They have a lot of fun cranking her up, so. But she seems to have survived somehow. I'm not sure how she survives, but. Oh, okay, you see an IT Crowd then, yeah. I know, it's just. All likable characters, you know. I forget their names, but you know, the one IT guy, and then the fuzzy-haired glasses IT guy, and then their boss, the ginger-haired. You like her, but in a way, she's you know, she's so obviously incompetent, but she's creative, so. Trying to override that incompetence. So Douglas is pretty good. Douglas is like something out of he's almost a Monty Python guy. Yeah, eccentric guy with fuzzy hair and geeky guy. Jennifer, is that her name? The ginger-haired girl? Trying to think what they call her now. Jen, yeah. Yeah, Douglas is good because he's just such a stereotype of a CEO of a business that took it over from his dad and just such an ass, really. You know, he's drinking and partying and insulting women and stuff like this, and he just doesn't get it, and he doesn't really care that he doesn't get it. So Jen is sort of like, am I the only sane person here? Moss is one of the people, and somebody else, but oh, and briefly, for a few sessions, the guy who lives in the back room, who looks like a sort of a goth vampire. Reynolds? What's the name of the guy in the back room? Sorry, I've been watching this story and I really enjoy this story. And I can't remember the guy's Reynold? The guy in the back room is... It's just weird. He plays this sort of goth angst character. You expect him to... Noel Fielding, yeah, I forget his name in the show, but oh, he's just... Not Reynolds or something, or oh. Jen doesn't even know he exists for a while. Nobody wants to talk about. No, there's the weird guy who lives in the back room in the server room. It's so funny that she's just out of the loop, that he doesn't even realize that yes, there's a weird guy that lives in the server room and people don't talk about him. So. Richmond, yes, Richmond. Thank you, Steph. Richmond is so good with his goth, you know, eye makeup, and I think he's got those gloves that go over your fingers, sort of. He's just, and he's so depressed, so depressing. I guess if you're not actually clinically depressed yourself, it's funny to see how things like this, somebody like this, so depressed. Or maybe you are, it's like, no, this guy's really depressed. You're not that bad, so suck it up, buttercup. Richmond, yes. I've also been watching Sex Education and American Gods. Oh, such a good show. And reading, I've got a subscription to the Guardian Weekly. If any of you are looking for a way to become a little more aware of what's happening in the world, the Guardian Weekly is you can do it online, print copy weekly. There's a special edition for North America that has an extra 4 pages, labeled 32 A, B, C, and D, with North American content, and I think there also is a special Australian edition. But it is a weekly, I don't know, 64-page magazine size coverage of truly weekly events, and insightful, you know. Sometimes a few pages on the issue, not too many pages. I know I used to get the New Yorker. I found the New Yorker went too far in depth on issues, and after 12 pages on an issue, I was like, no, never mind. Whatever. Shoot the fucker, or give him a medal. I don't know. Dallas. We're going to Dallas. Richmond was kind of an Eeyore character from Winnie the Pooh. Same sort of depressing, oh god. Never mind. I'm falling asleep. I think I need more wine. How are we doing here, folks? Let me out. How about you? How about you? How about you? Sorry, too late. Pulling out. Oh, Silicon Valley. I've not seen Silicon Valley. Is this on? So where do I see? Sorry, just a sec. Steph, where do I see? Okay, 3 things, 4 things. Bio break and more wine, and answer Steph and answer Chris. So don't go away. Okay, sorry folks. Fabric at priority. Silicon Valley. Let me note here. Silicon Valley. So I'll look for Silicon Valley. And Tencent. Major refinery fire near Houston. Did they know any idea of whoops? Welcome to Texas. Any Chris? Any idea of how it started or why it started, or major enough to affect the price of gas at the pumps in the US? And Steph, Silicon Valley is HBO. Okay, well, American Gods is HBO. Oh no, Game of Thrones is HBO. So yeah, maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll go out to my. I might have it on my computer. A couple of episodes. But yeah, I'll go to visit my son. my son and my son and his wife, they no, I won't say they do this. They have friends who download a lot of stuff from the interwebs. So I'll go out and with a stick. Another 2 days. Holy shit. I guess when you have a fire at a refinery, that's what you do. You don't really say, oh yeah, we can throw a lot of water. It's a fire. We'll put water, put it out. We'll be done by supper time. No, they I guess at a refinery, what they do is they shut everything off they can, and it's okay. So when will this fire burn itself out? Because that's all we're doing. So that's too bad. Hopefully nobody's hurt, and hopefully it doesn't crank up the price of gas too much in that area, and hopefully it was not done by a wacko. Well, I guess I was gonna say I gotta eat a sandwich, so I'll mute here. I guess I was just saying that, not that really every side in the arguments currently seems to have wackos. So if you got people claiming credit for a refinery fire, saying that, environmentalists saying that oil is good, pipelines are good, debt seals are good, or whatever, then you might be a wacko. But if you got also somebody saying that we need less refineries, we need to do more alternate energies, well, you're a wacko too. Possibly a tree-hugging wacko. Tree huggers are worse, apparently. Not sure if I've ever been a tree hugger. My daughter was a tree hugger for a while. It's good for her. Proud for her for being a tree hugger. Let's go here. So I have my Twitch stream up to show me what is actually happening. Which is happening is I'm avoiding that little cusp up front, that little clump of shrubbery, because it's fun to drive. Okay. Oh yeah, look at this. There we go. This is the middle of America. And it's Horizon. Oh, there's trucks. We could be an ass. There we go. Oh, but you guys all have to stop? Oh, that's too bad. How about you? So the AI is pretty good. It, for all it doing dumb things, it also acts in a predictable manner. It'll slow and back off. But, you know, I've said before on this map, would it kill you to put in a couple of billboards or something, or? Because look at this. This is like, meh. So anyways, so in Canada we've got our current Prime Minister, who was a young golden boy as opposed to the old fart we had before, and more liberal as opposed to the conservative. Let's repress everybody and get rid of all government controls for anything, including regulations that might keep you healthy. So he got in. Trudeau, his father was in a number of decades ago, Trudeau, so that was part of the cachet, but he's ethics problems lately. SNC-Lavalin, a huge international company, accused of bribing Libyan officials, and they were looking to get a buyout, not have to get prosecuted, and the Attorney General decided did not want to do that, and basically she's out now. Pushed until she quit, and now we've got a new guy in there. But so that's Canadian politics. American politics we've seen. A whack-doodle. Sorry for American friends, but I don't understand why did people vote for this person? Was he? For some, I think he was a good alternative to the status quo of big business. For some, he was an opportunity to just like give them the finger and say, yeah, fuck you, this is our guy. I don't know. Look at this map. This is weird, eh? We've got an awful lot of here be dragons. Yeah, let's do this lane. Just because you haven't marked it doesn't mean we're not going to do it. I think we probably had a guy in panic mode there, but well, there've been a lot of fires. I mean, speaking of fires in the Gulf Islands, there've been a lot of fires. I'm not sure what it's like in Australia, but North America seems to be having more extremes of things, and maybe it's because global warming is. Ooh, let's get some gas. Maybe it's because global warming is disrupting the long-term patterns like El Nino and El Not Nino, whatever. So maybe that's it. Maybe global warming is just disrupting those patterns. What's with this about there? Why is with the beach? For fuck's sake. Two days. I imagine seeing a fire down the street at the local refinery. Yeah, they think there's got another 2 days. Oh, okay. Just wondering whether I can get marshmallows or not. Hopefully, it's not, you know. Yes, the smoke is drifting into your house and killing you and your kids and your pets, but that's going to only last 2 days. Weird, eh? Wow, that was close. Cut right in front of me. Steering seems a little light on this truck. I think it's because I've got such a heavy load. No. A lot of weight on the rear axle and the fifth wheel and whatever, and not a lot of weight on the front wheels, and too much weight on the back end. The front end lifts slightly, and you've got less traction with the wheel. Uh-huh. Oh, big jet plane coming in. Hi, big jet. Whoa. Anybody there? Nobody there. Can't. Whoa, big plane. Whoa. The game hoping I was gonna park there. That way, give me a negative point. You missed your turn off. Oh. Gee, let's pull over before I get completely bogged here. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Mm. I'm falling asleep, you're right. I'm sitting here falling asleep. Yep. Well, let's do some more driving here. Where I am here. Where am I? Got me, Steph. I was not enough. I got a good sleep last night. I'm sleeping better. But, where am I on the map here? Let me see where we are. So we're at here. Side of the road with my truck. My trailer, my trailer, my trailer, my trailer. A lovely load here. Crawler one, that's a damn slow gear to start off on. It's too bad about a fire down in a refinery. I guess what happens is they can't do much, right? Oh, that's where we are on the map here. Yeah. Come on, let's go back to the damn map. It's 1 o'clock. Jesus Christ, it's 1 o'clock. Oh, jet's going across. That's good. What are we gonna do? We're gonna go here. We're going through Fort Worth. I've been to Fort Worth. Been to Dallas. Been to Fort Worth. Both of them interesting. Years ago when I went to Dallas, it was kind of surprising to go into the town and see it. I guess it was Fort Worth, going into some tourist place or something and seeing a sign saying no guns. Oh, Anonymous Cheer. Thank you very much for the bits, Anonymous Cheer. I appreciate those bits. 100 bits for Anonymous. Yeah, I'm awake now, Steph. I'm good. And I've got, I love the way the planes take off and land in this game. They just, these guys like, just cranking it down. Ooh, I don't think I'll have light anymore, do I? Nope. What the hell was that? Well, I'm awake now. I got some wine. Come on, guys. Let me go now. Jeez, my gracious. Here we go. We got an arrow. Love the way the front end goes up. Look at this. And you hit the gears, just go like this, which is cool. So this is a refinery, I guess. Coastline. Check to make sure nobody's turning left into my lane. Even though, oh, it's a single lane, okay. Ooh, we'll just go up on the sidewalk. We're good there. So tomorrow, well, it's, as you may have guessed, it's almost 1 o'clock in the morning. So tomorrow, the busy bees, there's contractors upstairs doing renovations work. But they usually don't start till 8:20, so I'll get a good sleep. Then Tuesday, I think, is discount day at my local tavern. And the tavern is sort of a... It's nice. It's nice. It's kind of a... been, I think, in operation since 1937. Excuse me. Liquor laws are... used to be really strange. I probably told her this before, but I'll tell you again now that I'm awake. Thank you, Steph, for waking me up. The tavern used to have a men's side, which only served beer, only in 8-ounce draft glasses, 2 per person. And then there was the women's and escorts side that served mixed drinks. So, and it was women and escorts. Like a woman, even Steph would not have been allowed to go in there on her own. I think you're pretty sure you had to go in with an escort. And men could not go in there either on their own. It was like a women. So this is for a woman and her escort. Like a little sign on your forehead. Hi, I'm your escort. So yeah, the men's side was, you know, draft, 2 glasses at a time. If you wanted to go from table to table, you have to actually ask your server to carry your glasses for you. You definitely couldn't stand up with alcohol in your hand. Hey, Fort Worth, good. Fort Worth is a good thing. Been there decades ago with work, eh? Been to... There's a humongous bar in Fort Worth. It used to be a slaughterhouse. So it's a really, really big single-story building. And there are several bars, separate bars in it. And if you look carefully, you'll note that the cement floor that you're standing on is slightly sloped. And it has some little discrete channels cut in it so that the blood will flow away properly. Which is probably a good thing for a bar too, right? What do we got? We got 32 hours to go. Oh, we're good. We're awake now. We've had a nap. We're good. Hey guys, come on now. Geez, a lot of traffic. Oh, okay. Well, there's a. Let's wait. See what this guy does. Maybe not. Maybe we'll pull out after this guy. After that guy? I don't know. Not a lot of traffic here. Turn right and after turn left, so I sort of need 2 lanes, I'm pretty sure. Especially with this big bloody truck, eh? Who's gonna let me out? Oh, look! Somebody letting me out. How about you? You're letting me out? Possibly not. How about you? How about you? Geez, you guys are assholes, eh? There. Did you not see me? Right in front of you? Freaking jerk. Maybe I'll push him off the road or something. Guy still behind me? Still yellow guy. I'm pissed off at this yellow guy. What can I do about this yellow guy? And I'm pretty sure I have to go straight ahead, really. The mod that does small roads tends to sometimes just get too stupid. Yeah, no, I just go straight ahead and then turn right. Like, oh, go down here, go down here. No, no, do this. We're good. Okay, so. Oh, that was me on the, up here on the edge of the road. Oh, the yellow car is gone. Oh, that's too bad. I was looking forward to running him off the road. Oh, no, stopping. Don't be silly. Yeah, whatever. There seems no point, really, when you get going this far. So, I got some cheers. Thank you very much for anonymous cheer. And I got some. The game says 3 people are following me. The mod says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people are viewing me. Oh, Steph, thank you very much, my friend, for the cheers. I wasn't fishing for bits. That's nice to have cheers. Thank you for the bits. I was just looking. I got Active Energy is viewing me. Another TT viewer. Banana Nan. Commander Root. Police. Positively Bot. And then I think there's real people. It's like, pardon me for calling you out, but there's real people like Crusher, Steph, Tade there, so. Thank you, my friends. I appreciate people. I was trying to explain to my local sports bar, talking to another old fart, trying to explain what I was doing. Thank you, Steph. Good night, Steph. Have a nice night. Yeah, I probably need to go to bed soon, right? It's, what's 1 o'clock? What'll I do? Tell you what, I'll drive another half hour and then I'll go to bed. But thank you, Steph. But I was trying to explain to people what I was at my local, what I was doing. I think I forgot how I got started on it, but something about trucks or something, or maybe there's a thing up on the TV or something about trucking. So explaining to them about trucking. Somehow it was like shifting and gears and Canada, US, US, Europe. I don't know. Eric next to me, I did manage to keep his interest for what I was talking about, so. About a game and possibly online and stuff. Maybe not. Maybe he didn't get it. Ooh, let's try not to hit these guys. So I think look at this. There's probably a problem with some of this map is it's just you look off in the distance and it's nothing. There's nothing there. There we go. Bare feet driving here. You look at the back end, and it's... Nope, nobody hit the post. We're good. It's not that bad. Maybe, I don't know. I was telling them that it's not that hard hauling a tanker and 4 pup trailers through the American Midwest. Then I'd explain why. Geez, I got $5 million. I need to get more traffic fines or some damn thing, because maybe buy more trailers. Better truck. Oh. It's me, my trucks, and Mel. What are you doing, Mel? She's good. Like my poster I have on the back wall. Ivona. So Steph, Steph's gone. Steph logs on from Sydney, so she's, I forget, we got a daylight savings time, so I forget what she is. She's probably about 14 hours off. So it's well, it's midnight. Well, it's wee small hours of Monday morning, and it's probably Monday afternoon there. But yeah, we'll go to 1:30, and then we'll fade away. I'll have go to sleep. If the contractors come at 8:30, that's 7 and a bit sleep. It's good, as long as I pay attention to the road here and don't wander off. Jacksboro. Funny name for a place, but no, don't mock people. No, excellent name for a place. Jacksboro. Yes, you guys did a great job. You know what I'm gonna do? It's getting late. 1:10, and I could go to bed at 1:30, but I could go to bed now. Let's take a while to pull this load off, but think I'm just going to fade away now. Thank you very much for viewing, people, and for following, and for cheering, and for subscribing with your Amazon Prime, whatever you've done, or just for hanging out and watching. That's cool too. So I'll be back on tomorrow. Tomorrow's Tuesday, so I'm gonna watch a bit of. I think I'm gonna watch a little bit of The Tick, and then I'll go to bed. So The Tick is always cool. I love Miss Lint. Miss Lint, she's got lint on her, and then you realize she's got these electric bracelets that shoot charges at people, but she has a grounding problem. So whenever there's lint around, she collects it. So it's just a silly show. Anyways, thank you for hanging out, people, and we'll talk to you another day. Ta-ta.